You really feel comfortable out on the court. You look comfortable, at least to me. I mean, how do you feel like you've performed?
I think it all starts in practice. I've strung together a few good practices, but coach is still demanding on me. He doesn't want me to give up on any plays in practice, which basically translate into games. So pretty much the thing they're telling me is it all starts in practice. I need to give it my all in practice, so then it will translate onto the court. So that's what I'm learning.
You had a terrific block shot there late in the game. Yeah. Went the length of the floor to swat it away. What were you thinking during that?
Pretty much, don't let him score. I try not to think too much when I'm out there, and good things happen. So I just thought, don't let him score. Whether he tries to dunk it or not, I'm gonna try and go after him.
After the UNI game, Coach McCaffrey was saying that he thought you had your best week of practice last week, and it seems that it's starting to carry over into games for you. Are you starting to play with more confidence now?
Most definitely. It started to cool place for me in practice. I'm just trying to be an energy guy, be a multiple effort guy. It doesn't matter if I score or if I run the lane. I have to come back, block a shot, rebound, show on the screen. So I'm just I'm not finally starting to realize, but it's all starting to come together, and I think a lot of people are realizing that.
Tonight, Coach said he thinks the game is slowing down for you now. Would you agree with that?
Oh, most definitely. I'm seeing plays ahead of time. I'm understanding what it takes to win. I understand what I have to do every time I'm on the court, and not letting little things get to me. We turned the ball over there. Last year I might have hung my head. This year I chased it down and blocked it. So that's pretty much what the emphasis is.
You had to almost, other than, you probably could have smiled a little bit after that, but did you hurt your hand or something?
Oh, yeah, I just hit my hand on the backboard. It's nothing too bad, so I'll be fine.
So what's the next step for your game right now?
I think just continuing to work, turning up early for practices, leaving late, just trying to get extra reps in. I think people are starting to notice I can shoot a little bit on the baseline. I have to get more confident with my post move, so just continue to work with Coach Francis, Coach Diller, all the assistants, along with Coach McCaffrey in practice, and I think my offense will take another leap.
How valuable do you feel is this experience, these minutes you're logging now, in your development? How important is it? It's one thing playing practice, another in the game.
I think the one thing Coach McCaffrey said before the season started is he's good in practice, but he has to do it when the lights are on. So that's something I focused on. That's something you can't really prepare in the gym. That's more mental. So just understanding that it starts in practice after doing the game, pretty much. So I'm just trying to translate it all, trying to be an energy guy. I'm just trying to help my teammates in any way. It doesn't have to be scoring, but it certainly has to be defense.
There was a little point where you were playing on the court at the same time with Woodbury. Have you guys done that in practice very much?
We did it at the start of the year. A few games ago, we played together. Coach said he wants me to learn the 4 and the 5 this year, so I know both positions. So I think you might see that sometimes in Big Ten play. It's good to play alongside of him. Someone else is going to attack the boards. I feel like I can guard 4s. And he can certainly guard 5, so I think that's a good tandem.
On the same note, it seems with you, when you and Melson are on the court together, you guys seem to have a kind of feed off each other very, very well.
Most definitely. Melson's always in my ear in practice to dunk everything, to block everything. He's harder than me than the coaches. He always wants me to do more. I run the floor, I get a dunk, I run back and get a block. He's still screaming in my ear for me to show, for me to do that extra bit. So sometimes it's annoying, but he always takes me to one side. And he explains to me, so it's always good.
The Iowa State game, you didn't play, and then the next game you come out and you had some very valuable minutes for the team.
Yeah.
How did you keep yourself up? Were you discouraged at all not playing, and you didn't show it?
I feel like last year would have been a much bigger thing. This year I kind of understand when I'm going to be put in and what the effect I would have, but the guys were wrong and I understand what happened. At this point, you have to be professional. Coach explained to me, the assistants explained to me why I didn't get in. Last year I may have hung my head, had a bad practice, but I thought I have to reprove to him again why I should play, and I think I did that over the next few games, and I had a good game at UNI.
What's better, a dunk or blocking a shot?
That's a tough one. I say blocking the shot so you can look at the guy after. Yeah.
Is that how you trash talk, by just looking at him?
I don't say too much, but yeah, I pretty much look at him.
Yeah. Have you guys watched anything yet on the Big Ten? Any of the players yet?
Oh yeah, me, Dev, Mel, Aaron, we're always watching Big Ten play in our free time. I'm just trying to scope out the guys before we start scouting them. So we're starting to get a feel on some of the teams in the top of our league and also every single team. So I think we'll be prepared because we're putting the work in.
Well, the 31st, I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but first game, going up against a guy as athletic as you, pretty good player, Cody Zeller. Have you watched much about him? Or?
Oh yeah, obviously he's on ESPN all the time. He's all over the internet. I think with a player like him, similar to Solinger, it's going to be a team effort. It's not just going to be Woodbury, me, Mel, Zach. It's going to be a whole team effort, and the coaching staff prepare us very well for the players. So we're all confident heading into that game.
Do you look forward to the time when you're on ESPN all the time?
Oh, most definitely. I'm waiting for the day.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.